Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Welcome, welcome to the very end.
Or the beginning, however you want to look
Absolutely.
at that.
The beginning of a new strategy.
Yeah, thank you, Ani, and welcome. I'm Caroline Cummings. I'm the CEO of RAIN. I'm really thrilled to be here today to be celebrating all of you and the capacity that you've been participating over the last 10 weeks. So big kudos to all of you. I know it's difficult attending programs like this, especially virtual, feeling connections, meeting with your cohorts and your facilitators, and many of you stepped up, and we've seen really incredible results in the program and in the individuals. So I just wanted to welcome you all officially. If there's any family members or any other elected officials, I know we have one in particular here with us today who's going to be saying a few inspirational words to you. Welcome to the second RAINmaker Accelerator focused on advancing sales and marketing, digital sales and marketing. So before I hop in to share a few slides with you, I just wanted to say how impressed I am with this group in particular and the records that we have broken over the last time we did this, when we were sort of in the heat of the pandemic. So it really shows this, the things I'm about to say really shows the need is still strong, not only in Oregon, but Washington and globally. But there were several cities and counties who participated in RAINmaker, mostly from Oregon and Washington, but we also had representation from Illinois, Arizona, and even as far as Wales in the UK, which is one of our board members, which is wonderful. We broke many records. We had double the amount of applications to join RAINmaker. This year we had 220. And which is really fascinating. We doubled the number of graduates, all of you here today, and I know some folks couldn't make it, but we have about 70 folks graduating at 2 different levels today. We have our YouTube channel where we post all the sessions so that you can go back and look at them and we can share them. And Darren, our marketing lead, shared with me that we had about 600 views of those video replays. So it's wonderful that the talent that we have on the team is being watched over and over again. Our Facebook group, where many of you connect outside of the accelerator, grew significantly from 69 folks to almost 200 this time. So that's great, because the whole purpose is we want you to remain connected. The power in entrepreneurship is in the power of the cohorts. And usually we're in person and we have those natural collisions. So having those natural collisions happen digitally lines up nicely with the theme of RAINmaker. Many of you pivoted your business models. You told us based on what you learned. There were new sales that were made. There were some of you raised capital, which was awesome. And then I really want to take a moment and also recognize all of the supporters who are here today. We have 11 expert speakers that we worked with to lead sessions. We had 8 mentors, 8 facilitators over the 10 weeks, and many hours of open mentor hours where you all got to meet outside of the session. So I think you should give each other a round of applause for the work that you've all done and being able to make it to this point in the program. So with that, welcome to RAINmaker graduation. We are recording this session. Our keynote speaker, Krista Neher, is with us, so I'm so excited to have her. We will not be posting the full session. We will be posting highlights and clips of the session so that we can protect the intellectual property of her amazing talk. So you're going to learn more about her later. We will not be actually going into breakout rooms today. This program is being funded, pretty much about 80% of it is being funded by the federal government, the U.S. Economic Development Administration. This is part of $1 million project that we pitched, and you're going to hear about what's next, other programming that comes up as well. So I want to give a huge shout out to the federal government. They've been an incredible partner to us over the years. And then of course, we'd only go where we're invited. So there's 18 cities, 4 counties, 2 federal agencies, nonprofits and foundations that are also supporting this work. RAIN is a 501c3. Anyone can make a donation, a tax deductible donation, to support all of you and build inclusive entrepreneurial ecosystems. Here's our agenda for today. I'm giving you a message. In a few minutes, I'm going to have the pleasure of introducing you to elected official Linn County Commissioner Will Tucker. We're going to move in and do some highlights, kudos, pitches, audience votes. Our keynote speaker, Krista Neher, is going to share some amazing content with all of you. We're going to have an open Q&A. We want to make sure you have an opportunity to interact with her. Then we're going to move into announcing our pitch winners and prizes, and then talk about what's next. So that's what we have in store for all of you today. But now I have the pleasure of introducing you to Linn County Commissioner Will Tucker. I just want to say a couple words about him. In my role as CEO, I get to interact with elected officials, not only in Oregon and Washington, but globally, federally. And every now and then I get to meet an elected official who not only is passionate about being a civil servant, but really cares deeply about entrepreneurship at a level of not just lip service, at a level of having meetings with us, digging deeper, getting to learn what it means to be in an entrepreneurial ecosystem, how entrepreneurship and small businesses, how they're different and similar, and how the work that all of you do truly impacts the economies. And Commissioner Tucker is one of those. He's also an entrepreneur, has been an entrepreneur himself, running his own businesses. And so I think that's partly why he has empathy and respect and compassion for the work that you all do. So with that, I have the honor and privilege of turning it over and introducing Linn County Commissioner Will Tucker.
Carolyn, very, very kind of you to say those nice things. Well, welcome all of you and congratulations on completing this RAINmaker training. Oregon needs your businesses. Wherever you live, your communities need your businesses. New products and services make our economies grow and stay competitive. And all businesses start as a small business, but not all of them will remain a small business. Having RAINmaker and other trainings beyond this marketing class you've taken, they will make you be successful and grow, I believe, as a business. Starting from a venture from scratch is challenging. No matter how great your product, your idea, your service, you need to have a wide variety of skills and experiences to bring it to market and succeed. I believe this class dramatically increases your chance for success. I've started a business, as Carolyn mentioned, a great idea. I had US patents we got from while working at Hewlett Packard. We took those to a startup company and it stumbled, it failed. It lasted about 18 months for me before I left and went on to something else. It started another business, but regardless, I left that business that was a new idea generated, but it did fail in a couple of years. And that lesson was taught to me that I got to be very careful with my ventures. I need to have a commitment to the idea of having training, mentors, and the right bright people available to support me. That I have a great idea, I have certain skills I'm bringing to market, but I needed to have a focus on wider things, the things I didn't know that were going to be critical to my success. Linn County is very supportive of RAIN. We fund our support of RAIN with economic development funds from the state lottery money. And beyond that, I'm committed to help the environment, to help create the entrepreneurial environment, to help create the support structures you need to succeed, and would invite all of you to bring your businesses to Linn County and let me try to help you. I wish you the best. The economy and the market needs these new ideas. And I hope that you all make profit and your goals, whatever you may have for your profit and success, whatever you define that as being, I hope you all meet that. As I read, and I love to read, Seth Godin, a successful .com developer and author and writer, talks about how ideas are cheap, but the real cost of success is the effort. And the quote he has that I like is, "There's no shortage of remarkable ideas. What is missing is the will to execute them." Your completing this class shows me that you have that will. Maybe more importantly, you have the insight and the connections to build that meat around the bones of your idea and flesh it out into something that's real, that'll be successful and be wildly successful on the market. I wish you the best. I hope to hear of your great successes. Miss Carolyn and the rest of RAIN, thank you for inviting me. Attendees, I really do wish you the best. I hope that you stay connected to RAIN, because as you do, I read about RAIN every few weeks and few months with updates from them. I thank you so much for the time this morning.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you for your words of support and motivation.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And Ani, if you want to share the slides again. Yeah, Commissioner Tucker, it's wonderful. I think it's important for entrepreneurs many of whom don't interact with their elected officials. And I know you represent one county in Oregon, but this message that you just shared applies to any entrepreneur anywhere in the world. And so thank you for taking the time. I know you're very busy and I know you have to run. So thank you for joining us. You're welcome to stay as long as you can, but we
drop off now, but I'll sign back on when I get to the office. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so next I get the pleasure. I know many of you have been interacting with Ani over the last 10 weeks, and some of you even in the prior accelerator session. But Ani has been a great asset to our team. She serves as our accelerator director. Many of you probably know that everybody on our team is an entrepreneur. Ani has lived in Philomath, moved to Portland, and has her own stories of the roller coaster of starting and running a startup, like we all know. So we're right there in the trenches with all of you. But Ani took this program and revamped it and really did outreach to make sure we had the right speakers and the right experts and the right cohorts, and did a really good job of communicating with everyone. So I just want to give a shout out to Ani. If you guys could also throw in the chat kind words to Ani to thank her for putting this together, keeping us all on task. And I love getting those emails and reminders and making this program sing. So thank you, Ani. I want to turn it over to you.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I essentially here want to give you guys a snapshot of all the content and all the new things that we learned from our expert speakers in these last 10 weeks. We hope that with this, you are able to have a more cohesive marketing strategy and that you are integrating new tools to use the digital world to your favor and to grow your business. I'm not going to read all of the sessions that we had because you know them well, but I did want you guys to see this is all that you show up for. And I want to take some time to appreciate every person that has made this program possible. So let's begin with our expert speakers that have come over to share their expertise with us. Our cohort leads, one of them, part of them are members of the team from RAIN, and then others are experts in digital marketing. And I hope that they have been of good support for you. You know, you can always ask questions, and I hope that this really has allowed you to have a little bit more access to knowledge and help you improve everything that you do. But then I also want to recognize our team members that are behind the scene, making everything happen. And you know, there's a lot of work involved in all of this, and it really does, like Caroline says, take a village to develop entrepreneurship. So I really want to appreciate that. And I want to appreciate you guys, participants, because you are the ones showing up for your business over here. With that, any kudos, anything that you would like to share with us about the program, about the team, about the mentors, please do so in the chat while I give it to Robert, our Deputy Director. Robert, feel free to step in.
Thank you, Ani. And I'll just reiterate what we're seeing in the chat. You've done such a fantastic job managing this program, putting it together, and you and the team. It's a lot. Just in a normal year, there's a lot in this program. And this year we saw, double the registrations, huge numbers, which does add complexity, and you managed it with grace. So well done. So I get the really fun part. I get to share the pitches that we're going to share with you. Before I start sharing, I just want to let you know we're really excited that we received almost 3 times the number of pitches this time from our previous one. We received over 30. We had to pare them down so we had to pare them down. We're going to be sharing 8 pitches with you today. And we've already done some behind the scenes work. We've got some awards to give out, which is going to happen later. But we want you as participants here in the graduation event to cast your vote as well. So what I'm going to do is go through the 8 pitches that we've identified that we wanted you to see. And then afterwards, we're going to have a poll that'll come up where you'll get to cast your vote. So without further ado, let me get that shared and make sure I do it correctly. All right. And do let me know if you're not able to hear any of these. The first pitch that you're going to hear from is Jean DePerry from Heliorana Filmworks.
Hi, my name is Jean DePerry and my pronouns are she, her, hers. I am co-founder of Heliorana Film. We provide video services including full production, live streaming, and education. We facilitate communication in a noisy world. We use trauma-informed interview techniques as well as intentional dialogue in our overall communication with clients and partners on and offset. Our goal is to expand our education offerings. We will create a library of do-it-yourself, DIY video production courses for marketing professionals or small business owners. By using a 4-part sales funnel, we can incrementally expand our courses to suit our clients' needs. We will offer bite-sized, virtual, pre-recorded, self-paced video series. 2, we will teach live, quarterly, intermediate virtual courses with limited class sizes. The 3rd part is a yearly, in-person, intimate, intensive, 3-day-long workshop, which will be held in locations all across the U.S. Part 4, which can be done at any time, are one-to-one consultations to personalize our clients' video production game. And of course, our clients can hire us to perform their production needs in part or entirely at any point during or after their courses. Our ideal clients are marketing professionals for small companies and small business owners who seek to introduce or increase their video presence. These professionals are 30 to 45-year-old women who value travel and experiences above material goods. We will find our ideal clients by posting short video tutorials, sharing client video testimonials, and writing informative blog posts. We will share on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and through the Vimeo Experts program. Thank you.
Excellent. Well done, Jean. Props for production quality there. That was spectacular. All right. And I'm not going to say much because I don't want to bias your votes. So our next pitch to watch is Jenny Morin from Efficient Spaces.
Hi, I'm time coach Jenny Morin, owner of Efficient Spaces. My business solves the seemingly impossible task of having too much to do in too little time by creating personalized time maps that create space for important activities and reflect each individual's time personality. I solve this by individual coaching and creating a relationship, and by accountability, which is a huge part of growth and change. In the past, I have limited my marketing for time coaching, and this is because it's tough to explain in a short time, and the person needs to know, like, and trust me before they'll let me become their time coach. Now, everybody says they don't have enough time, right? But only some people are serious about making changes to their life. So I will create an irresistible freebie, a video about how to combat procrastination in 5 steps. I'll create some landing pages and ads, then send it to my mailing list, offer it to the businesses I speak to, and to groups on LinkedIn. I will also blog on LinkedIn about time management to establish myself as an expert. Thanks to this class, I now have the know-how and the resources to complete a working sales funnel, which I was confused about before. I'm eager to grow my business and coach people to awesome time management skills, which will make a huge difference in their life.
Well done, Jenny. Very well done. Excellent. Our next one is Joselito. Now, we'll let you know Joselito's audio is a little soft, so you might want to turn up your volume for this.
My name is Joselito Tenega, Program Manager at the Filipino American Chamber of Commerce of Oregon, also known as PACO. We help minority and underserved small business owners build generational wealth. We do this by offering technical assistance programs through an equity lens and seek to help them increase revenues and reduce costs. Our ideal client is a for-profit small business owner or sole proprietor with $5 million or less in annual gross revenue, with 50 or fewer employees, and conducts business in the great state of Oregon. How we connect with prospective clients is through Facebook, which also features our website and networking events link. Additionally, our Facebook page provides various QR codes depending on what product or service you're looking for. By clicking on the PACO website link, you'll find our testimonials. We were able to help businesses thrive through your help. And we continue to fine-tune our customer engagement and updated programs through organizational performance and 360-degree feedback. And here's a parting thought. Wouldn't you want to work on your business as opposed to working in them? Let that sink in. Thank you.
Excellent. Well done, Joselito. It's great to have your entry here. Our next is from Marc Eval from Terre des Zouls. I think I've got that right. I love something special about this, but again, I don't want to bias you. So here you go with Marc.
Hey there, don't you wish you could enjoy your tea or coffee out of this amazing handmade mugs that I designed for Terre des Zouls? It sounds French, so you know it's fancy and worth spending your money on. Wait, I am being told that this is not an ad, but a pitch competition. So let's start again. The question was, how am I implementing new marketing ideas that I learned from the RAIN program? Well, I implemented quite a few already. Following Elaine and Linn's presentation, I proposed different pitches to local media and got an article about ceramics published on Oregon Arts Watch. So I'm really proud of this and will boost my credibility with potential customers. I nicknamed those ideal customer art aficionados or art lovers and crafted a new call to action geared towards them on my website and social media. I signed up on MailChimp and created a pop-up sign-in form on my website, and I also signed up for Pinterest. But there's still lots to do. My main goal is to build my email list, so I'm planning a giveaway to do this and advertise on social media, as well as any in-person events I'm doing. I will create a sign-up landing page that people will be able to access through a QR code, all things I would never even have known about without RAINmaker. And I also need to develop an email sequence for people who sign up for my email list. I've also been talking with other members of my breakout room about combining our craft expertise to create bundles and gift baskets for customers. That's really exciting to do something with local artists. And there are some things I decided not to work on for now, like sales funnels, but I'm grateful to know what they are and how they work. So thank you so much, RAINmaker organizer, for all you've taught me already.
Great job, Marc. I love that. Our next entry is Rachel Austin from El Cray. Here you go.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Austin, founder of El Cray Paint by Number Kits. Our mission is to help busy young professionals embrace their creativity through this therapeutic and inspirational hobby. There's so many people looking for a calming creative outlet that just don't know where or how to start. Our superior quality components and short project times create kits that are not only more achievable and enjoyable to paint, but they're also made in a way that is eco-friendly and socially conscious. So how can we help our ideal customer find us? We'll run a targeted Instagram ad that offers free painting tips. These ads will direct people to a landing page on our website featuring an introductory video from our YouTube channel. The Instagram ad and the YouTube channel will act like a sales funnel to direct people to join our customer newsletter in order to receive exclusive coupons. Once a subscriber joins our list, they'll receive a series of automated emails with exclusive pre-sale offers and freebies like coloring pages and additional educational content. We'll keep them coming back through subscriber exclusive coupons and a returning customer loyalty program. With these strategies in place, we hope to increase our website sales by 50% in the next 6 months. Thank you for letting me share my marketing strategy with you, and remember that anyone can be an artist.
Beautifully done, Rachel. Rachel, well done. Our next entry here is Robin Woods with Epic Enterprises.
Hi, I'm author Robin Woods, and I believe that books can help save the world, whether it's providing you with escapism or improving your communication skills or just having an area to vent when you're feeling a little bit murdery and you need to do some creative writing to express your thoughts and feelings. I have really figured out some areas that I have been doing well and then other areas that need a lot of help. And so I've been able to create a checklist of things for me to be working on systematically by all the things that I've learned in this class, like going back and updating old blog posts to improve SEO. And then also, as advised, I've been adding buy buttons and not afraid to have a little bit of salesy stuff on those posts. And I've also been doing sales buttons and sales links as also advised. I've also figured out that I really do need to have an email marketing platform, and I have not been collecting email addresses. So I'm working on that, getting MailerLite and integrating that into my site. And then I need to maybe start doing some video. I've always been intimidated to do that. Because of you guys, I've also sent my books out for editorial review, and I've gotten a little braver, and they've all come back 4 and 5 stars. So I want to thank you for helping me be a little bit more brave. And I look forward to see where I'll be in another year. All right, thank you.
Brilliant job, Robin. Well done. And now we have Susan Croissant with Realms of Culture.
Hello, I'm Susan Croissant, founder of Realms of Culture. I help avid collectors of music and comic books enhance their library by offering vintage and unique components from my personal collection, and collectors of art, books, posters, ephemera in the fantasy and science fiction genre. My ideal client is financially stable, devoted to refining their cherished treasures. Vertical market is my #1 primary plan. My strategy is reach out to top-ranking music and comic blogs to pitch article ideas, to radio stations to guest DJ, pitch a reputable podcast to gain access to an established audience, network at genre conventions and events, a relevant, informative newsletter and or blog. #2 is horizontal market, a less complex undertaking, capitalizing on established platforms. My customers are diverse collectors and consumers with diverse interests. My strategy is exploit diverse social media platforms, network at local events, a simplified newsletter, and lay a foundation to broaden product diversity. I have laid out other potential strategies, which I will reserve for later. Thank you very much.
Well done, Susan. And I believe this is our final one, Sarah Marshall with Marshall's Hot Sauce.
Hello, I am Sarah Marshall, owner of Marshall's Hot Sauce in Portland, Oregon. I make unique small batch hot sauces with ingredients sourced from our local farmers market. I help to solve the problem of cooking with health and ease in the kitchen by providing easy recipes and videos for people to use with our sauces. Our marketing strategy is going to change because during the pandemic, we were paralyzed to communicate with people. We sort of stopped all aspects of it. And now through these sessions, I have been motivated to interact with our target customer again. We've focused on who they are, how to best communicate with them. We started our email newsletter again after 2 years of not doing it, and have started regular social media posting. I have also pitched myself to podcasts, and we have a long way to go, but we are working on our SEO and our website and all of the things that we're learning in this class. And I am excited and inspired to get back out there and connect with my customers again. Thank you.
Outstanding, Sarah. Well done. So why don't we unmute and give everybody a round of applause. This is just a fantastic group.
Good job, everyone.
And recognize this was not an easy task. There were lots of great pitches, and I'll be talking a little bit more about each of these when we go through the prizes. But at this point, it's actually time for you to vote for your favorite among these 8 pitches. So we have a poll coming up, and there it is. So just take a couple minutes.
Robert, how about we continue as people do their votes?
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. So yeah, get those votes in and I will stop sharing and it will be, actually, no, I'm going to go to the next slide because now we are at the, the real, the treasure of this day is getting to hear from an absolute world famous expert in digital marketing. And I'm going to let Ani introduce her.
All right, thank you, Robert. So we have the honor of having Krista Neher here. She is a 6-time best-selling author, international speaker, award-winning entrepreneur, global thought leader, and CEO of Bootcamp Digital. She has over 15 years of digital marketing experience, and she is a digital marketing pioneer, executing digital strategies before digital marketing was even a thing. She has been featured in major news outlets such as the New York Times, CNN, the Wall Street Journal, NBC, CBS, Entrepreneur, the Associated Press. I mean, this is a long list of really, really good programs. So with that, thank you, Krista, for being here. And we look forward to hearing your presentation.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's absolutely my pleasure to be here with you today. And I'll tell you, I was really inspired hearing those pitch speeches because it's amazing how, one, you're all able to sort of focus your value proposition, and then 2, really think about the digital tools that can support that. And so in my presentation today on digital trends, I want to give you some idea of the trends and where digital is going and what you need to think about, and also some really practical strategies. I'm a small business owner myself, and I've worked with thousands of small businesses over the year, as well as, fancy companies you've heard of. And really what I want to do is share some of the trends that we're seeing, but also some of the winning strategies that maybe don't sound so new and sexy, but actually get you the results that you want. And a lot of these are things that you covered throughout your program. So thank you all for having me. I'm extremely excited to be here with you. And let me just go ahead and share my screen. There we go. So I'm going to talk to you today about digital trends, and I have the chat open. So if you do have questions as we go, feel free to pop over and share any comments or questions. I'll try and take a look at them as we go. You already heard all about me, but one of the things about a topic like this is that everyone wants to talk about trends and tools in digital marketing, but trends and tools don't grow your business. Strategy and execution does. And I thought what I think it was Robert had said at the beginning about Seth Godin's comments that everyone's got ideas, very few people can execute them. That's even truer with digital marketing. The devil is often in the details of our execution. So while we want to be thinking about the trends, and I want to get you excited about some different directions you could be thinking about, at the same time, often it's a focus on these foundations and all the things you learn in the program that are going to help you to be successful.
All right, wonderful. Well, I think it will be good for everybody to unmute themselves and give a round of applause to Krista for this energized and wonderful presentation.
Thank you, Krista.
Thank you.
Wonderful. The chat it's great, you guys. Now we go with Robert.
All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in here. So it's time for our prize announcements. And before I jump in, I just want to let you know that we did have a process as we've been talking about consistently through this program. Clarity was a theme from day one, so that was one of the items we looked at: the clarity of your message and the clarity of your strategy. We also looked for enthusiasm and innovation, anything that seemed new or inspiring. So those were the things that we were looking at. And then we, after the fact, after we determined the 8 that we're going to share with you, we then created categories that fit them. So the categories are all custom, and you'll see what those are. So we'll go ahead and jump in. So before we get to the 8, Ani, do you want to share the book winners?
Yes, so you guys are gonna get to choose which book from Krista you are gonna get, and we will communicate through email to coordinate all of this. So Tanny, Renee, Danielle, Bruce, Marty, Heather, Joe, Lisa, Lucky, Tracy, Jennifer, and Julie are gonna get some books to improve your digital marketing or personal brand or whatever other book is there.
Excellent. Thank you, Ani, and congratulations to all of you. And these book winners are, they are participants who did submit pitches, and were basically the next 12 in our scoring. So let's go into the actual prize winners. The first category of prize winners are getting a video package. Ani, would you share what that video package looks like?
Yes, so the idea for this video package is to help you guys improve your presence on video. So the video package contains a ring light, a microphone that is connected through Bluetooth, and a phone stabilizer, so that when you're doing videos, it doesn't look like this all the time.
Excellent. Thank you again. And there are 4 of these to give out. The first one, congratulations to Joselito Tanego. He was our CEO's choice. Yay. And I asked Caroline why she chose him, and he hit all of the buttons, and he also kind of acknowledged the value of video and what that can do for Paco. And she really loved his closing comment that it's important to work on your business as well as in it. So well done, Joselito. Congratulations. All right, our next award winner is Susan Croissant, and she has the Authority Builder Award. And what we loved about her is her use of connections to build authority, to establish your own authority, to looking for opportunities to write articles, to be a guest DJ. That was really an inspiring and unusual strategy. We really appreciated that. So Susan, well done. Our next is the Bravery Award. Robin Woods, Epic Enterprises out of Florence. You'll probably remember in her video, she actually mentioned several things that she was overcoming fear about, which included video and actually putting sales bugs, in her content. So I love the fact that she acknowledged being brave and taking new chances. So again, well done, Robin. And our final video package goes to Sarah Marshall of Marshall's Hot Sauce in Cottage Grove, and she gets the Before and After Award. If you took note at the beginning, let me make sure I've got my notes right here. I believe she said has been doing nothing throughout this time. I apologize for the dogs in the background. She's been doing nothing through COVID, and now she's putting together an email newsletter, social media, podcast pitching, SEO, and website. So from nothing to much. So well done. Okay, and then we move on to the next package. So Ani, would you like to share this package?
Yes, so this package is some coaching. So it's not one session, it is 5 different sessions with Jessica Yalas to work on your social media strategy. And you get check-ins with her constantly, as well as email communications and different ways to track your goals.
Outstanding. Thank you much. And there are 2 prizes here. Whoops. The first one goes to Jean DePerry with Heliorana Filmworks out of Portland for the most inspired strategy. I think she just had so many excellent strategies she was moving forward with. She had multi-layered offerings, a really solid funnel, and I thought she was just really inspirational. So well done, Jean. And the next is the Getting It Done Award with Mag Ival from Terre del Zoo, from Corvallis. I was amazed at how much she has already done. You know, when I take courses, I tend to, you know, write notes and think about all the things I'm going to do after the course is done. And she has already listed that she's done media pitches where she's already she's already had success there, putting calls to action in, a pop-up sign-up form. She's building her email list. She just had so many things that she's already doing. I was really inspired by her get it done attitude. So congratulations, Mag. All right, and then our final category are cash prizes. Yay! So everybody loves cash prizes. So here, hopefully this will go through. Our first cash prize, $500 to Jenny Morin with Efficient Spaces Grants Pass.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, Jenny. And I gave her the Best Hook Award. It was a fantastic pitch, but I loved the hook. How to combat procrastination in 5 steps. So tell you what, if you can actually solve that, you're going to solve most of the world's problems. So congratulations.
That's what I think too. Thank you so much, Robert.
And then our final award winner. Ta-da-da-da-dum. Congratulations, Rachel Austin. Rachel is the winner of our $1,000 cash prize, and she gets my favorite award here is the Clarity Prize. You know, that's been my theme from day one, and from start to finish, her pitch was crystal clear. You knew what she was doing and who she was approaching and exactly what her strategy was, and I was just so impressed by that. Plus, just her smile and enthusiasm. It was an entire win. So once again, congratulations, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for participating. And that only leaves one more award, and it goes to, this is the audience prize, goes to Rachel. So the audience agreed with us. Yay. So in addition to that, her cash prize, there will be 5 hours of Google My Business consultation coming your way as well. So congratulations to you, Rachel, and to all of the winners. Great job. And Ani, I will pass it over to you.
Thank you, Robert. Congratulations, everyone. Honestly, just as difficult as it was for you to just pick one when we put out the vote, it was equally difficult for us to choose which were the ones that we were going to showcase. You did an amazing job and you inspire us. So thank you so much for taking that step. We are going to present now the certificates and the recipients of those certificates. We created 2 certificates. One is a certificate of mastery, and the other one is a certificate of participation. The difference between the 2 is that in the certificate of mastery, you achieve all of the requirements that we talked about, which is not only coming to the classes and mentor hours, but also creating your marketing framework. And I want to point out that if your name is not written here, please reach out to me via email and we will issue your certificate as well. So just know that that is there. Oh, I was gonna move the slide myself. So Robert, could you please go to the next slide?
Will do.
And we begin with rainmakers that have mastered this program. And we got April Tinhorn, Bill Davis, Camelia Moss, Chad Gis Winkler, Eric Baines, Heather Doherty, Holly Miguel, John DeParis Turner, Joselito Tanega, Julie Rhodes, Loki Mills, and Magalone Ival.
We also have in this category Marty Gator, Nicola Ballerstedt, Pallavi Pandey, Patricia Griffin, Precious Hannah, Rachel Austin, Renee Diefendorfer, Robin Mendiola Woods, Samantha Chirillo, Sarah Fraser, Shelby Bartram, Susan Croissant, and Susan Hatch. And Heather, I think I stepped in for you. You're next.
That's okay. I'll take yours. We have Tanny Houghton, Terry Vauchel, Tracy Breeden, Vandy Rotifer, Vanessa Kemp, and Vicki Graham.
Congratulations to all of our mastery recipients.
And you guys can unmute yourself and do a round of applause. All right.
Congrats, everyone.
Now let's continue to the certificate of completion.
Okay.
All right, so here we have Adrian Fritz, Ayesha Christian, Alsharaf Eskander, Angel Spencer, Angela Ridenor, Brittany West, Bruce Sturgill, Danielle Merrick, Dante Halmington, Deborah Dory, Elise Higley, George Medellin, Haley Thomas.
And Jason Barnes, Jennifer Morin, Jennifer Johnson, Jennifer Puccio, Jezareli Miguel, Joe Boudreau, Justin Bryant Sr., Kate Harnedy, Kathy Ging, Christina Bennett Cheney, Lisa Lindner, Mac Parnell III, Maggie Sima.
And more, Maria Becker, Mitra Gruel, Nancy Willard, Nicole Pelletier, Patricia Kielbach, River Powers, Ron Moore, Sarah Marshall, Stacy Newman Weldon, Steve Kuhawa, Tesev, Tivani Stevenson, and Wallace Scales.
So congratulations to everybody. Actually, I'd just like to, before we move on, I want to congratulate everybody who's here and everybody who participated. This is not an easy task to take time out of your day to spend building your business and learning, but you guys did a fantastic job. So once again, unmute and give yourselves a huge round of applause.
Yay! Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Can I ask where Heather Blake is? Because that place is amazing. Did I get the right Heather?
So Heather is our entrepreneur in community.
Where is she located? It's like she's in a giant, beautiful cabin.
I live in Elmira and I cover the Veneta Fernridge area.
Holy Toledo. Beautiful. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna mute myself again. Thank you.
All right. So let's talk about what is next. Can you please go to the next slide?
Okay.
So the first thing is that there is going to be an in-person celebration of graduation hosted in Monroe by Nate Conroy and Raina Waltz. And you guys are welcome to join. I will share these slides later today. And there is a link here in order to RSVP for it. Then we can move to the next one.
Whoop.
Oopsie.
I don't know what just happened.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and it is Moneymaker applications are open. So Moneymaker is our accelerator program focused on financial literacy. And the idea here is for you guys to actually hone in your numbers, address your finances, and get ready to raise capital. We will also be sending an email with the link in order to apply. And then last but not least, we have Raindrops. So please sign up for Raindrops before August 15 and book your time by mid-September. If you do not book your time by mid-September, we'll give it to somebody else. So get on it and get started, and let's make it rain, everybody. Woohoo! All right.
Thank you. Go ahead, Annie.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Krista, for your great presentation and for bringing your upbeat energy to us. We really appreciate that. And thank you guys for being here and connecting. If Caroline or Robert or Krista or anybody would like to share anything, you're welcome to.
Caroline, would you like to close this out?
Sure, I'd love to close this out. Thank you, everybody. I'm always inspired. This is like such a great way to, I'm going to walk away from my computer and I'm going to go on a run and I'm going to think about everybody and everything that was said, because I think too often we hear great content like Krista, we take in all of the great pitches, but we don't really take them in until we take time to do that. We move on to the next thing. Like Krista said, we're always so busy. We're always so busy. And so I want to say thank you to Krista for doing a great job. And in particular, I've heard a lot of keynotes. I've delivered them myself. And I think what you did really well is not only showcasing your expertise, you really listened to Ani and Robert and I when we met with you previously. You incorporated what we asked. You met with Pallavi. You moved the needle for a lot of people today, and you referred back to presenters. I think that's always graceful and brilliant that you did. We hope to have a long time connection with you. So thank you. And I also want to thank again all the team, the speakers, the mentors, the experts, and also give a shout out to Robert. Robert Killen is our deputy director. As you know, he just joined our team a few months ago and just hit the ground, stepped in. And someone earlier in the chat described you, Robert. They said you were like a calming influence, or your aura was always very calming. And I can tend to be like excitable and my New Jersey comes out, and you balance me out really well. And so I just want to say thank you all for really caring about entrepreneurship and caring about each other. How I saw you all interact with each other was really inspiring to me, and I learned something from everybody every time we do this. I do hope you all take advantage of Raindrops. It is incredible that we get to pay digital marketers, lawyers, accountants, CPAs, like the whole group of experts that we get to utilize thanks to that EDA funding. It's a limited opportunity. So please listen to Ani and Anna and take advantage of that. We hope to see you in Moneymaker. We hope to see you as you continue to grow. So thank you all. Have a great day, and keep making it rain.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caroline. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Well done.
Learned a lot.
Thank you, RAINmaker, for all the resources, bringing them close to us as small business owners. So great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.